Hello, how you doing out there? Are y'all doing okay? How you kids doing? Is everybody okay? I don't know what this will reach, but I'm praying that all is well wherever you're at. I'm understanding there's floods and different things carrying all over the place. We have a new bill that's been passed in the White House, you know. But I want you to be thankful. See, be thankful. Always be thankful. You never know. Be thankful. And so we'll always begin our time. We'll begin it with what I tell you, a 5 finger prayer. We'll start with our thumb. We'll have our index finger. We'll have our middle finger. We'll have our ring finger, and we'll have our pinky. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll start. It's called 5 finger prayer. First, we're going to pray for those closest to us. Huh? Who would be something or someone that's close to us? Someone close to us would be who? It would be our parents. It would be our family, our friends, our neighbors. That would be the closest to us. Okay. And then the next one would be our pointer finger. Now, the pointer finger would be what? Teachers, our pastors. Who else would be in that pointer finger? Whoever's in that part of your life who points you to the right way. That would be your teachers, your ministers. It could still be your friends. It could be your parents. It can also be, and then let's go here with the middle finger. The middle finger represents, or the tall finger represents those in authority. Now, those in authority would be what? The government, the police department, also people in the fire department, also our president. So that's another prayer that we're praying for. Okay? And then our ring finger would be the people that are the elderly. You can't never forget our grandmothers, our grandfathers, or our uncles, our aunts that are, or those that are even shut in, those that are in prison. So we can't forget those either. Okay? And then our pinky. What does a pinky represent here? Praying again back to interceding for others. We're interceding. Interceding means prayer, standing in the gap for someone else. So that's what we're doing with that pinky. Okay, so we did 5. And then we'll just say, Lord, um, show us the right way. Help us to be kind to one another. Fill our minds with wisdom and our hearts with joy. May we face each day with hope, confidence, and love. Amen. So that's our 5 minute, 5 finger prayer. See, everything is on one hand. Okay? You see that? All right, then. And then, as I said, always look, always be thankful. Be thankful that you even woke up this morning. Be thankful that you had a glass of water and you were able to get a bath or able to wash your body and brush your teeth this morning or last night before you went to bed, and you woke up safe. You woke up safe. And you have your mother, your father, or your sister, your brother, but you woke up with whoever was in the household, they're yet still here. And if there's someone here that has someone that has passed, that means they had passed on, they had died. Oh, we will also lift up the families of those. Okay? All right then. So that's the end of that. So what we have now is Um, Look, we have a great book here today. Kids. It says, "We the kids." Now, we just celebrated the 4th of July, but this is the kids' version of the 4th of July, of the direct Declaration of Independence. This is the kids' version. Now, I'm going to read it. Look what we have. We the kids. And it says, the preamble to the Constitution of the United States. Illustrations and forwarded by David Catrell. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See the Declaration of Independence. See the ink? Look at the ink. Look at the pen. Huh? Okay, we're going to read that. Okay, our first word is going to be big words. Okay, big ideas, big words. Words in the preamble. That's the words in the Declaration of Independence. Okay, preamble, the first part of something, an introduction. We, the people of the United States, that's all people. See, just all people. It's not just one particular class of people, it's all people. That was what the Declaration of Independence was talking about. Okay, it says all people in our country, including kids. That's what it says. It says kids. We, it says we the kids. Okay? And then it says, in order to form a more perfect union, to come together and make things better for everyone who lives in our country. Who lives in our country? There's all kinds of people live in our country. All kinds of people, places, shapes, sizes, colors, all of it, different languages, all live here in the United States of America. It says establish justice to make things fair and honest for everyone. Okay, ensure domestic tranquility. It says to be sure, to make sure we can all have a nice life and get along with one another. Provide for the common defense. That's to protect us from other people or countries who might try to harm us, as in war, and help us if we have been harmed. That's what the Declaration of Independence was all about. So this is the kids' version of it. Okay. And then it says promote general welfare. Promote the general welfare. Promote it. See? Promote the general welfare. And promoting the general welfare is to help make life good for everybody. Having enough to eat, a place to live, being safe, having friends, and fun times are some of the things that make our lives good. Okay? And secure the blessings of liberty. Okay. To protect our rights and freedoms and not let anyone take them away. Now, this is what the Declaration of Independence was all about, July 4th. Yeah, that's what it was all about. It says, so protect our rights and freedoms and not let anyone take them away. Being able to choose our religion, to say what we think, and to get together with friends, family, and other people are some of the freedoms we have. To ourselves and posterity. For kids. See, for kids. Parents, other grown-ups, and all the people born in our country after we are. Okay? And then it says, do ordain and establish this constitution. Okay. It says to write down and then live by the list of rules and promises for our government to keep and our people to obey. For our government to keep and our people to obey. It says, we, the kids. So that was the Declaration of Independence. And it says, for the United States of America, our country where we live. Okay? These big words express big ideas. Check out what the dog is doing in this story. He will also help you understand what they mean. Oh, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. We, the people of the United States. Huh? We, the people of the United States. We, the people of the United States. Establish justice. Huh? Establish justice. Hmm. That's rules. Yes. To be fair, to share, no pulling hair, all that. We the kids. Okay. And then it says ensure domestic tranquility. Look at that. Oh my God. Domestic tranquility, huh? Look at that. Everybody's doing their own thing. Okay? But they're all at peace. They're not fighting one another. Let's take to next page. The next, it says provide common defense. Ah, provide common defense. Look at the doggy. let's let you know. What an illustration, huh? Common defense. All right. And promote general welfare. Promote general welfare. Oh, look at that. General welfare. Promote general welfare. And secure blessings and liberty. Look. Secure blessings and liberty. Ah, isn't that something? Isn't that beautiful? Ah, look, everybody. Aren't they all different? But they're getting along. They're at peace. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. That's liberty. And then it says, to ourselves and our posterity. Huh? We the kids. Huh? That's something. Look. That's something. They're just as happy as a lark. Okay. Do ordain an established constitution. Look here. Look here. We the kids. For the United States of America. Huh? Hey. That's what all the fireworks and all that stuff was all about. Look at it. That's the flag. See the flag? It started out. See how the flag started out at the beginning? We the kids. Okay? Look at the flag. And then the end of the flag. Huh? Made in the USA is what it says down there. We the kids. As I said, by David Catrock. We the kids. Look at that. Look at that doggy. And all the different nationalities and different faces. And different. They all probably have different. Like, okay, look. It's just beautiful. All right then. That's what that is. We the kids. All right. Do you care for another story? First, 100 words. The first 100 words. I am going to start with things that go. Okay? Things that go. We have a dump truck. We have a tractor. We have a truck. We have a truck. Wait a minute. We have a truck. What else do we have? We have a car. Okay. We have a fire engine. See the fire engine here? And look, we have an airplane. Oh, we flying. And then we have a train. That's things that go. Things that go. Okay, here we go. Things that go. Do you go? Where do you go? What have you done? This is summertime. Do you have bicycles or scooters? Or are you still in a stroller right now? Do you have safety? You have safety in your car seats? All right. We're gonna find something else. We're gonna go to the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. Let's see what's in the kitchen. Okay? What's in the kitchen? Refrigerator? Groceries? Oh, let's see. Refrigerator? Groceries? Let's see. Refrigerator and groceries. Wait a minute, just a minute. Oh, okay. Okay. Refrigerator, groceries. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm learning something here. Learning something about this little book. Oh, okay. See? Oh, refrigerator. Oh, refrigerator. Oh, refrigerator. Groceries. Okay, groceries. I got it upside down. Groceries. Okay. And then we have plate. We have a plate. Look at that plate. We have a plate. Plate. Okay. And then we have utensils. Look at the utensils. Spoon, knife, and fork. Hmm. Hey. What else do we have? What else is in the kitchen? What else is in the kitchen? We have a bowl. Look at it. Look. A bowl. Okay. My God. And then we have, over on this side, we have a cup. Oh. And that's in the kitchen. That's in the kitchen. Okay. Then we have a stove. Oh, is that in your kitchen? Do you have a stove in your kitchen? You have a stove. It may not be this color, maybe another color, but you gotta have a stove in your kitchen where mommy and dad they cook, or your sister, your brother, somebody cooks, grandma, somebody cooks. Okay, and then a microwave. Oh, we have a microwave in the kitchen. There's a microwave in the kitchen. Oh my God. There's a microwave in the kitchen. What else? What else is in the kitchen? Oh, a toaster. You like toast? I do. I like toast. I like with butter on it. I like to put jelly on it. I like to put peanut butter on it. It's a toaster. And then what else do we have over here? We have a blender. And that's all in the kitchen. Can you see that in the kitchen? A blender. Oh my God. My first words. This is just wonderful. Beautiful. That's what's in the kitchen. Okay. And then I love you always. I love you always. Oh my God. It's by Emma Dodd. I love you always. Okay, let's see. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you're sad. Okay? Sometimes you're good. Sometimes you're good. Oh, right. Sometimes you're good. Sometimes you're bad. Sometimes you're bad. Huh? Sometimes you're bad. Huh? Oh, sometimes you're bad. Okay. Sometimes you're scared. Sometimes you're scared. Sometimes you're brave. Huh? Sometimes misbehave. Ah, sometimes you misbehave. Look at all that. You got them all running away, all the birds. But that was their water hole. And you got in their water hole. Okay? Sometimes if you're dirty, ooh, look at all that mud. You're in the mud. Sometimes you're dirty. Sometimes you're clean. Oh, oh. Sometimes you're clean. Mm, you're clean. All right, come on, come on. Sometimes you're kind. Oh, are you kind? Oh, sometimes you're kind. Sometimes you're mean. Sometimes you're kind, and sometimes you're mean. Uh, oh, you be mean. But no matter what you say or do, but no matter what you say or do, I always love you. I always love you. Huh? I always, always, always love you. No matter what you. It says, no matter what. Let's go back. Let's see what it says. No, but no matter what you say or do, I always love you. All right. Okay. Now that's the end of it for today. We're going to end it on that note. Knowing that you are loved, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you are loved. And you have to know that. You have to believe that, regardless of what is going on in this world. You got to believe that you are loved, no matter what you say, no matter what you do. And I'm going to sign off now, and I'll be back with some more interesting stories. Stories with Mama Lana.